Hello and welcome back everyone. Today we will look back at the 1999 American TV series, The West Wing. We will revisit the cast of the TV series, and we'll find out what happened to them. I will also tell you some interesting trivia facts about the show which you probably did not know, so let's jump right into it. Allison Janney was 39 years in 1999 and is 63 years old in 2023. John Spencer died at the age of 58 years in 2005 from heart attack. Final project of John Spencer, who quit acting in movies to fully concentrate in his role as Leo McGarry. Bradley Whitford was 39 years in 1999 and is 63 years old in 2023. Martin Sheen was 58 years in 1999 and is 82 years old in 2023. Martin Sheen was originally only scheduled to appear in 4 episodes per season. It was only after the pilot was filmed that it was decided to make him a regular cast member. Janel Moloney was 29 years in 1999 and is 53 years old in 2023. Richard Schiff was 44 years in 1999 and is 67 years old in 2023. The set was supposedly so realistic that Warner Brothers studio tour groups are not permitted inside the sound stages where the show was filmed due to White House security concerns. Dulé was 24 years in 1999 and is 47 years old in 2023. NiCole Robinson was 27 years in 1999 and is 50 years old in 2023. Once while the show was filming in Georgetown at about 3 o'clock in the morning, an irate lady reportedly came out in a bathrobe with a bunch of guys. She said, "What the hell's going on? I have an early morning at the State Department, and, by the way, you people don't even have a Secretary of State on your show, and I think you should have one, and it should be a woman." The woman was Madeleine Albright. Rob Lowe was 35 years in 1999 and is 58 years old in 2023. Joshua Malina was 33 years in 1999 and is 56 years old in 2023. At the 2000 Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Awards, the show won a record 9 Emmy Awards, the most for any season of a television series, and it was also only in its first season. Stockard Channing was 55 years in 1999 and is 78 years old in 2023. Mary McCormack was 30 years in 1999 and is 53 years old in 2023. Leo's big block of cheese story is true. Andrew Jackson received an enormous block of cheese from the people of New York City, and when he hadn't touched it in 2 years, gave it to the people of D.C. to celebrate Washington's birthday. They finished it in 2 hours. Renee Estevez was 32 years in 1999 and is 55 years old in 2023. Devika Parikh was 32 years in 1999 and is 56 years old in 2023. Throughout the 7 seasons of the show, Toby Ziegler, as played by Richard Schiff, smiles a grand total of 21 times. Jimmy Smits was 43 years in 1999 and is 67 years old in 2023. Kristin Chenoweth was 30 years in 1999 and is 54 years old in 2023. Traditionally, during a Republican administration, a portrait of Theodore Roosevelt is hung in the Roosevelt Room in the West Wing of the White House and, during a Democratic administration, a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt is hung there. In the Roosevelt Room of the Bartlet White House, portraits of both Roosevelts are hung. Lily Tomlin was 59 years in 1999 and is 83 years old in 2023. Catherine Hewson died at the age of 72 years in 2012 from lung cancer. The character of Mandy was abandoned after the first season. Aaron Sorkin and Kelly both agreed that the character had run its course. However, Sorkin never explained on the show what happened to Mandy. The character just disappeared. This gave birth to the term Mandyville, a reference to where characters go when they disappear from a series. Alan Alda was 63 years in 1999 and is 86 years old in 2023. Timothy Busfield was 42 years in 1999 and is 65 years old in 2023. Josiah Bartlet of New Hampshire was a member of the Second Continental Congress in 1776 and signed the Declaration of Independence. President Josiah Bartlet is supposed to be his descendant, despite the different spelling of his last name. Elizabeth Moss was 16 years in 1999 and is 40 years old in 2023. Mary Louise Parker was 34 years in 1999 and is 58 years old in 2023. This was the first American drama series to react to the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks on the United States. Aaron Sorkin wrote a special episode that was filmed and broadcast within only a couple of weeks. The episode, which featured the lead characters discussing a terrorist threat upon the U.S. and being locked down inside the White House, due to the name of a man on a terrorist watch list matching that of an innocent White House worker, was not considered part of this show's continuity. Moira Kelly was 31 years in 1999 and is 54 years old in 2023. 1999 and is 83 years old in 2023. The name Josh Lyman is from a Doonesbury strip in the 1990s. He also worked in the White House. This shows Lyman actually has the strip in his office. Gary Cole was 42 years in 1999 and is 66 years old in 2023. Anna Devere Smith was 48 years in 1999 and is 72 years old in 2023. The set was the largest constructed for both a pilot and a television series to date. It was so large that during the first season, it had to be housed on 2 stages, each with an identical yellow corridor for continuity. During the hiatus between the first and second seasons, the set was moved to a larger stage and put together, where it has remained ever since. Tim Matheson was 51 years in 1999 and is 74 years old in 2023. Ron Silver died at the age of 62 years in 2009 from esophageal cancer. In the opening credits, there is a still shot of Martin Sheen's character, President Bartlet, leaning on a desk with his head bowed. We see him from the back. This was a direct tribute to the famous photograph of President John F. Kennedy taken during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The only difference is that JFK was holding a cigar in his hand. Terry Polo was 30 years in 1999 and is 53 years old in 2023. Martin Sheen's somewhat unusual way of putting his jacket on is due to an injury to his arm sustained at his birth.